So today, we're diving into something pretty extraordinary. It's an investment blueprint from an organization called Humanitarian Services Action, or HuSA for short. And you'll see this isn't about just building another school. It's about engineering an entire system for transformation. It all starts with this one powerful idea, a simple sentence that just stops you in your tracks. For generations, in the middle of a crisis, some kids are just told to wait for an education, wait for a future. HuSA's whole mission is built on saying, nope, not anymore. So where is this happening? Our focus is on the Kyangwali Refugee Settlement in Uganda. We're talking about a community of 142,000 people, a community that was literally born from displacement, but, and this is key, it's absolutely brimming with resilience. Now, when you look at who actually lives there, the numbers are just staggering. 81% of the entire population are women and children. Think about that. And nearly a quarter of everyone in Kyangwali is a child under the age of 11. This isn't just a community at risk, it's an entire generation on the line. This really gets to the heart of the problem, what we're calling the children who wait. But to get it, you kind of have to shift your perspective. See, we think of this as a global schooling crisis, but it's not. It's a global household crisis. And the data, well, it's just overwhelming. In places of displacement, an incredible 90% of children can't read a simple sentence by the time they're 10 years old. 90%. In sub-Saharan Africa as a whole, it's 86%. These aren't just numbers on a chart. They describe a vicious cycle, a system of harm passed from one generation to the next. And behind every single one of those statistics is a real human cost. It's captured perfectly in this quote from a mother in Kyangwali. She said, "My child is smart, and every day I watch him get smaller inside." Can you imagine? That's the quiet tragedy happening every single day. A parent's hope just dimming as they watch their child's potential just fade. So let's be really, really clear about something. These are not families that have given up on education. Not at all. These are families that have been completely failed by a system that expects them to have things like stability, a literate parent at home, and economic security, conditions they just can't provide. Which kind of makes you wonder, right? With billions of dollars invested in humanitarian education, why are we still stuck here? Well, the answer is that the old models fail because they're designed to treat the symptoms, not the actual underlying system. I mean, the disconnect is just massive. On the one hand, conventional schooling assumes you have a stable home, a caregiver who can help with homework, and enough money to get by. But the reality in Kyangwali, it's the complete opposite. It's constant crisis, it's poverty, it's adults who never got an education themselves. The model is built for a world that, for these families, just doesn't exist.
And this has led to this long history of, well-meaning but ultimately incomplete solutions. You pay school fees, and sure, kids get enrolled, but they don't stay. You give a child therapy, which is great, but then you send them right back into the same traumatizing home environment. Each one of these things pulls on one little thread, but none of them actually untangles the knot.
Okay, so if the old way is fundamentally broken, what's the alternative? Well, this is where HuSA comes in, with a completely new way of thinking, a new architecture for transformation. It's called the HCTL System Solution. HCTL stands for Household-Centered Transformative Learning. And that definition, that's everything. This is not a school that has a little community outreach program on the side. No, this is a systems transformation institution where the school and the household are designed as one single, interdependent architecture. The key is, one cannot succeed without the other. This new architecture is built on 7 core principles. First, it's household-centered, so every single outcome is a team effort with the home. It's trauma-informed, meaning healing has to come before you can accelerate academics. Learning is competency-based, so it's all about mastery, not what birthday you've had. And so importantly, it's all built on community co-ownership and dignity, turning families from aid recipients into actual investors. So what does this actually feel like for a child? Well, a day at a HuSA school doesn't start with math problems. It starts with a healing circle, focused on emotional regulation. Then you move into foundational academic recovery. A shared community meal provides that crucial stability before the afternoon, which is all about project-based learning to build creativity and a sense of agency. It's a rhythm that's designed for healing first, then growth. And the end goal here is so much bigger than just good test scores. The aim is holistic transformation, Of course, academic mastery is absolutely essential, but it goes hand in hand with socio-emotional healing and developing real-world skills like leadership and entrepreneurship. The goal is to help shape a resilient, capable person who is ready for anything. So, this whole blueprint, it's really more than just a plan. It's an invitation. This is the investment case for HuSA. So what makes this such a unique investment? What's the X factor? It really boils down to 3 things. First, families pay fees, but those fees are an impact measure. They co-fund the school from income they earn through the program. This builds dignity, not dependency. Second, there's a clear exit strategy for donors. The goal is 70% community-funded operations by 2031. And third, this entire thing is a refugee-led design built from the ground up with the community it serves. So, it all comes down to a choice. The data is clear. The old models have failed. And now, a new, viable architecture for transformation is right here in front of us. The problem has never been a lack of aspiration from families or a lack of potential in their children. It's always been the absence of a system that's designed for their reality. HuSA provides that system. So, the only question left is, which side of history do you want to be on?